Okay. Let's go to Exeter House then. Window.
It's frosted on the inside. I can't see through.
Alright. Buzzer.
Emil seems to be on the 5th floor.
Door.
It's the front door. Pretty solid.
I would imagine so.
It says Exeter House.
Anything else? Gate.
It leads to a small fire escape.
Is it locked?
The gate is locked.
Yeah, I figured so. Okay. Nothing else? Alright, let's send Joey in. First, let's see. Oops, stop.
It's frosted glass. I can't see through it. Just the
Door.
front door.
Buzzers.
Bunch of names on this thing. Emil Haskins is up on the 5th floor. It
Okay,
says
Black.
Exeter House.
Gate.
Just a blind alley, nothing interesting.
Can you go back
There's
there?
nothing in that alley worth looking at.
Why is it there? Interesting. Okay, well, let's see what's inside.
Typical brownstone, tiny hallways, many apartments. There are too many to search them one by one.
Okay, then let's try buzzing Emil.
Here he is, Emil Haskins.
Hello?
Hi, is this Emil?
Yes, that's me. Who is this?
My name is Rosangela Blackwell. Could I come in? I'd like to ask you some questions.
Rosa.
You mean there's been progress?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to learn what happened.
You're not with the police.
No, they won't talk to me. I'm hoping you will.
They won't talk to me either. Come on up.
Okay, that was friendlier than I expected.
Rosangela Blackwell, was it?
Yes, that's me.
Come on in. I should have guessed you weren't with the police. I've spoken to enough cops lately to know the difference. So, you said you're trying to learn what happened? What exactly do you know?
Something happened to Leah. Kendra is dead. George Austin was killed. I guess we can start with the really bad one. Kendra is dead.
I know that Kendra is dead. I'm sorry.
What? No. We don't know that. Nobody knows that. Not yet. Someone took her and she's missing, not dead.
Of course, I'm sorry.
The police might have given up on her, but I haven't.
This
She's
is
out
so
there,
sad.
somewhere. I know it.
Sorry, I'm just like staring open-mouthed at the screen. This is the saddest thing ever. Okay, something happened to Leah.
I know that something happened to Leah.
Is that all you know?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
She's been missing for weeks. That's what happened. Big shot police detective. Poof. Gone. Then, our daughter. So yeah, something happened. And nobody seems to be able to find out what.
Okay, George Austin was killed.
George Austin was killed last night.
What? George is dead?
You didn't know?
No. Of course not. You think the police tell the ex-husband anything? Ex-wife and daughter go missing. I'm suspect number one. How
Poor
did it happen?
guy.
He was shot.
Shot? Jesus. I can't say I liked the guy. Leah dumped me for him after all, but Jesus. I always figured he was into something shady, but I thought it was more white collar. Insider trading or whatever. But someone shooting him? That's like mob stuff. Is that what's going on? Was he in the mob?
I don't know.
Jesus, Leah, some police detective you are hooking up with a mobster.
I don't know if that's what happened.
I hope not. If it did, I'll never forgive her.
Okay. You work at the Wired Abacus?
You work at the Wired Abacus?
Yeah, real glamorous, right?
I wouldn't know.
It's a job, is all I can say. I'm able to afford the rent on this shoebox apartment, at least.
Okay, check notes. Can you tell me anything more about yourself? Okay, Emil is Kendra's father and Leah's ex-husband. He lives in the East Village in a building called the Exeter House. He seems genuinely distraught over what's happened.
Can you tell me anything about yourself?
Is it relevant?
Well, it could be.
Well, I'm a tech nerd. Worked for a bunch of startups back in the late 90s. Now I work at a chain store. Moved into this place about 5 years ago. rented it from some Indian lady.
Ashanti?
Rent in this city is highway robbery, but there's no way I'm moving further away from my little girl.
Okay, anything else?
Can you tell me anything else about yourself?
Tech nerd, ex-husband, father. That's pretty much it.
Okay, how about Kendra?
How did you find out Kendra was missing?
Her school called. The same day her mother didn't show up for work. They thought she was with me. I wish she was.
It's so sad. Oh my god.
Do the police know anything?
No. Not that they would tell me if they did.
Tell me about Kendra.
She started to play the piano last year. We didn't have to make her do it. She wanted to learn. That's Kendra. Quiet, but brilliant. Full of life. Marrying Leah was a mistake, but I'd do it all again.
This is the saddest thing.
Is there anything you can tell me about Kendra? Anything at all?
Just find her and tell me she's okay.
Oh no.
I'll do my best.
I can't do that. She's dead. Okay, Leah.
What did you do when Leah disappeared?
Got grilled by the cops for 3 days, even though there was no way I could have done it. I was at work, and I don't know if you've been to that store, but it's got cameras everywhere.
Yeah, I noticed.
But I just stood by and took the abuse, just on the off chance I would say something that could help them. Obviously, I didn't.
Anything else?
How did you and Leah meet?
I met her about 15 years ago. She was just a beat cop then. I was working for a small startup trying to make it big. Our office got robbed, and she showed up to take a statement. It was love at first sight, or something anyway. We were married for about 10 years, been divorced for about 5.
Anything else?
Can you tell me anything else about Leah?
What else can I say? Great cop, good mother, passable wife. That about covers it.
Okay, Grace Church?
Are you familiar with Grace Church?
Me? No. But Leah used to go there before we were married. She was really hung up on the place.
Why?
Are you familiar with
Me? She was...
okay. George Austin?
How well did you know George Austin?
Leah's the one who knew him. They'd been friends for years. She talked about him sometimes.
What did she say?
Well, that's the thing. I got the impression he was kind of a loser.
A loser?
No career, living with his parents, that kind of thing. She felt bad for him. But then we get divorced and he turns up, wearing designer suits and living in a penthouse.
That is
I'm
strange.
living in this shoebox.
Okay, anything else?
Is there anything else you can tell me about George?
No, I don't want to think about him. I just can't.
Okay, that's fine. You don't have to. Alright, bye,
Well,
man.
I'll see you later, Emil.
Yeah, sure. See ya.
Can
Hey, wait. Why are you doing this? You said you weren't with the police, so why?
It doesn't matter. I have my reasons. There's much more at stake. I guess we'll say there's much more at stake.
There's much more at stake.
Maybe. I don't care about the big picture. Can you help her or not?
Yes. It's what I do.
We can help her in a way, but not the way you would want.
Poor guy. He's grieving, and he doesn't even know it yet.
It never gets easier.
Ain't that the truth? Joey, can you go back? Where'd he go? Coat?
That thing needs a date with a needle and thread, or a fireplace.
Okay. Bookshelf?
Lots of books on accounting and business management. Oh, and a couple of comic books.
I'm not surprised. Painting?
Some kind of oil painting, I think. I can't tell what it's supposed to be.
Another
A
phone?
phone, I think. It's hard to tell these days.
Alright. Photo? What's on the photo? Okay, I'm guessing that's Leah, Emil, Kendra.
Leah's a cop, all right. She must have still been a beat cop when this was taken.
Kendra?
That's definitely the little girl I saw. I guess that hat belongs to her mother.
And Emil?
It's Emil. He looks leagues different than the sad sack we've been talking to.
I'll say. I almost thought that was George for a moment. Numbers? 1029?
I guess that's the date the picture was taken?
Or it could be Aha, so that's Kendra's birthday, and that's probably also the code to get into his office. Alright, well, there's that problem solved. 1029. Got it. I will not forget. Oh god, the flowers wilted. That's depressing.
Emil is in here, lying on the bed and staring at the ceiling. I should just leave him alone.
Could this get any worse? Ah, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Nobody heard it. Nobody heard that. Zip. Oh, dear God.
It's the front door.
All right, Rosa.
The front door. It's locked. Typical.
Can we look at this bulletin board over here? I guess not. All right, there's nothing else to do here other than leave. Actually, can we talk with Joey?
Joey?
What's going on?
Chat?
Poor Emil. Kendra is dead and he has no idea.
Don't tell him. Not yet. He won't believe you, and we might still need his help.
Well, I kind of already did, so, let's see, what about Emil?
You think Emil is involved with any of this?
No.
I don't think he killed his kid, if that's what you're asking. But he is pretty angry, distraught, and helpless. Who knows what a guy in that position will do?
Probably not much. He doesn't seem particularly violent to me. Okay, well, let's go. Where's the exit? Exit? There. Okay, then let's go to the wired abacus. And we gonna go over here. And we gonna mess with the keypad. And we're gonna put in 1029. Yes! Excellent. Alright, close that. Let's mess with the computer first. I want to check his email. Okay. Mail. Okay, from J Letter. Again? J? Re Kendra. Leah might be just a police officer, but she has a secure and stable income. You do not. Your promotion to manager of the new abacus is a good first step. Keep at it for a few more years. Then we can talk about getting more custody. J Letter, MRY Law. That's so sad. Now his daughter's dead. This is awful. Leah Piero re Trollgate. You sure about this online game? Trollgate or whatever it's called? Do I have to tell you about all the creeps that hang out online? She's determined to play the theme on the piano, so at least there's that. Perhaps it's harmless. You know more about this stuff than me. Just make sure she doesn't do anything stupid, okay? Okay, so she plays some online game called Trollgate. And then her on the refrigerator was something KK the Troll. So maybe is that like her online character or something? It's worth remembering. Abacus admin re parental eye. Emil, got a new shipment of the parental eye software coming your way. Could you try to upsell it, maybe to overly paranoid NYU parents? The boss is desperate to get rid of this stuff. Mark it down, or whatever you want. Or to whatever you want. Undisclosed, re no subject. For all networking and security needs, contact Tomo. Frickin' Tomo! Okay, Leah, about more of Trollgate. Emil, I got a copy of that parental eye software you recommended. I installed it on Kendra's computer, and now my computer, and yours can read her email. You just need to install it on your office computer and you're in business. And again, Emil, sigh. Maybe you're right. This is a huge breach of trust, and she'd kill me if she found out. She's a smart kid. I'm sure she can handle cyberspace. In this respect, she's more your daughter than mine. Smiley face. Install it if you want to, but I'm out. Okay. Abacus admin, re-deal with it. No, I have no idea who Tomo is. You're supposed to be in charge. If you can't control your own office spam, maybe we can get someone who can. What? Okay, Leah Piero, re-help. Huge favor to ask. Can you pick Kendra up a bit early tonight? George and I have theater tickets, and the show starts earlier than we thought. That's sad. Emil responded, "We're swamped here today. I'm not sure I can get away early. Can you drop her off here?" Emil. "Fine. We'll drop her off at the Abacus. It's only heavy midtown traffic and 40 blocks out of our way." Is that the day she died? Kendra Haskins I got it. I got it! I can play the tune from Trollgate. No sheet music or anything, smiley face. I'll play it for you this weekend. Oh no, she wants to play the song for her dad. That's what's keeping her here. Oh no. Could this get any sadder? I'm serious now. Sam Durkin, where are they? I understand the frustration, Mr. Haskins, but I have to ask you to stop phoning our office. We're just as concerned with finding Officer Piero and Kendra as you are. This is our job. As soon as we know anything, you will be the first to know. SD. And from George Austin, where's Kendra? I know we don't see eye to eye, but what kind of monster do you take me for? I had nothing to do with whatever happened to Leah, and I would never harm that little girl. I will assume it's fear and frustration and possibly alcohol talking and leave it at that. Oh no, she wants to play the song for her dad. That's so sad. Call
It
Joe.
says, "Call Joe."
Okay, can you look at the
Huh,
papers?
another My Phone upgrade is coming out in 6 months. Didn't one just come out last week?
Okay, key.
According to the label, this should get me into Leah Piero's house.
About time. Mouse.
Just a standard computer mouse.
Well, at least you don't call it a moose. Telephone.
I don't need to use someone else's phone.
Okay. Let's see. Calendar?
Emil's calendar is full of various meetings, appointments, and due dates. None of it means anything to me, but he's labeled every weekend with the word Kendra.
Okay. Computer? Oh, no, I don't want to look at it again. I was hoping she'd say something about it. Or can she say something about the screen? No, it's just gonna get in there. Okay. Trash?
A trash can.
Boxes.
It looks like this office is also used as a storage room.
Window?
I can see a bit of Union Square, but not much else.
Ledger?
The words quarterly earnings are written on the cover.
Papers.
Piles of discarded papers. They don't seem relevant.
And more ledgers.
They look like account ledgers.
Okay. Then let's go. Alright. Time to go break into Leah's house. Leah Piero. Oh wait, she's gonna say it's locked, isn't she?
Locked.
Yeah, you have a key though. I don't have to tell you this.
That did it. It's about time. I'm freezing out here.
Alright, let's go in. Okay.
It's freezing in here. And it's not from the cold.
Oh, good. You feel it too. I was worried it was just me.
What is it?
I don't know. Nothing nice, that's for sure.
Yeah, what does that mean?
The label on the key says Emil.
Can we take it? Okay. Guess we got the key to his apartment.
There's nothing on the key rack now.
Painting?
No signature on the painting. Probably done by a relative or something.
Dresser?
It's a set of dresser drawers.
Anything else? Nope. A phone?
Looks like a cordless phone.
Picture?
It's an old photograph of the Manhattan skyline.
Light switch. Let's turn on the lights.
Huh, the lights don't work.
Great! That's not
It's a
creepy
light
at all.
switch.
Picture? Yeah, KK the troll. So I'm guessing KK is her character.
It says KK the troll.
Okay. Fridge?
It's a refrigerator. It's covered in magnets and drawings.
Anything else? Painting?
A vase of flowers. No signature.
Okay.
It's dark up there.
Can you go? Joey wouldn't really tell me what's up there.
Just a sparse and empty bedroom. I don't think there's anything useful up here.
Okay. Then let's try going this way. Fuse
It looks
box?
like a fuse box. It's in much better shape than the last one I saw.
I would hope so. Last one you saw was in a dump.
It seems to be in perfect working order. I wonder why all the lights are off.
That's creepy.
Looks like someone's been doing some DIY.
Planks? This is very suspicious. Shelf?
It's just a shelf. There's nothing on it.
I wonder why. Why do they have an empty shelf
A
down
cheap reproduction painting of a sad-eyed woman. Too cheesy for the bathroom, I guess.
here? Okay.
Like
Let's
I
take
need
it.
any more junk on my walls.
Poster?
An ad for a sports car.
Can I
Like
look
I
at
need
it?
any more junk on my
Okay,
walls.
Or not. Christmas tree?
A plastic Christmas tree. There's a lot of dust on it. Was it even used last December?
I guess not. Bike?
A child's broken bicycle. Air freshener and bug spray.
Can I take
I
some?
think I'll pass.
Fine.
A little basement window.
Okay. Light
A
bulb?
bare light bulb in one of those plastic cages that builders use.
Alright. Do I need it?
I can't reach it.
Maybe we do need it. Can
I
take
don't need
planks?
to carry around planks of wood.
I guess not. How about the shelf?
There's nothing on the shelf worth taking.
Okay, maybe I don't need to reach the light bulb. Let's leave that alone for now, before I waste time doing something that I can't even do.